my little children with whom I am in labor until Christ be formed in you. I think we all have somebody that obviously that we're responsible for, or that we at least feel responsible for, or who we at least want to have a good life. St. Paul's words to the Galatians, I think, raise two questions. First, when I look at those that I'm responsible for or feel responsible for, am I seeking that Christ be formed in them? Am I seeking that they have life and salvation through Jesus Christ? When I look at the way that I'm raising them, whether that's literally, whether that's metaphorically, am I seeking for them to hold the true faith and to practice the commandments of the gospel? Or am I just trying to make little miniature versions of myself and, well, forget the fact that God might have a different plan for them, a plan which is in line with his word, but might not necessarily be my plan for those under my care? So how am I doing that? And second, is Christ being formed in me? Am I seeking to live a life in line with the gospel? Are the voices that I pay attention to the voice of God as it comes to me through Scripture, through the tradition of the church, through the living teaching of the church? Or am I listening to the voices of the world, the flesh, and the devil? Am I seeking to put into action God's commandments, the real call, the real demands of the gospel? Am I living a life by faith in Jesus Christ? Or am I doing the outward Christian thing, but in fact, I am ultimately listening to, again, the world, the flesh, and the devil? And so, brothers, I'd like to invite us to this examination of conscience to ask ourselves, when St. Paul says that he is in labor until Christ be formed in his people, where are we in relation to that passage, both as those who seek to form others and as those being formed ourselves?